Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Rachel.
And I'm Victoria.
And we're Twintorials. Woohoo, we're back, baby. I don't have too much to say in the intro, just that we're gonna get into it.
We're gonna fill you in a little.
Yeah, sorry for ditching you for a couple of years. Gone but never forgotten. And thank you so much. Enjoy. Well, I guess for starters, this might be a video that's never seen if we can't keep up with doing YouTube. Our game plan is to like film a few videos, like not like a few, but like 7 or 8. Like get in like a good groove. Before we like be like, hey, we're coming back. Not that I think it matters all that much, but like I don't want to be mean like that. Like
yeah,
a tease.
Yeah.
So I figure we'll do this and we'll see how it goes, but we don't watch YouTube anymore.
No, when we started our no-buy, we had to stop consuming beauty content in order to not want to purchase beauty content. So we lost the community aspect of makeup, partially because we also got off of Twitter, which was one of the ways we really like talked to everybody, I feel like, outside of YouTube.
Right. Became friends with people.
Yeah, and Twitter just, it was too much. It was too much. It's too exhausting to keep up with everything going on in the world at all times. And even if you're on the makeup side of Twitter, you get on the political side of Twitter.
Right.
You get, shoved into
keyword blocking.
You get, it doesn't matter. And I personally don't think I have to give my opinion on those things if I don't want to. Right. And if I want to, I can, and that's it. But it was so annoying getting on there and just seeing everybody's opinion on everything. Okay, let's step back a minute.
I wanted to see your makeup, not
exactly. Like I come here as an escape from the world. I come here to not learn about what's going on in politics. And now you're talking politics, like,
right?
No offense, but
just not for
qualifications. Got off on a tangent, but that's essentially why we left Twitter. We just couldn't keep up with all the garbage on there, and it just felt like trying to walk on eggshells by accident. Not that anything we wanted to say was super offensive,
but like I remember multiple times where somebody would say something very like completely
why are you following this person, or oh, did you know that this person did this vote or this person did vote?
Right. I don't care.
No, I didn't ask them for their political opinion, and I personally don't care about their political opinion.
Right.
So that's that. And then we stopped buying makeup because of our lack of beauty consumption. Like, I used to watch Lauren May Beauty religiously. And part of that was because we were both working the same job, and we had gone to working from home after COVID had hit. So I had a lot of downtime because it was a phone call job. When I had downtime, I would just watch YouTube, or I would do schoolwork at the time. But I got so invested in it, and since we were making videos, it was like the only thing we wanted to consume, because it was obviously relevant to us. And then we stopped, and it was like, well,
none of this actually matters.
Where's the makeup? And there's another reason for that, which was that our friend moved in.
Right.
And she was pregnant when she moved in, and so she had our niece Stevie while she lived here, and she lived here for about 2 years. And so priorities just got changed.
We still filmed for a little while they lived here, but
not for long.
Not for many videos. I don't think Stevie was ever born while we were filming.
No.
But maybe she was.
I don't think so. I think we stopped shortly after Liv moved in.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'd have to look back. But I know we were still posting makeup content on Instagram.
Maybe it was right after. Maybe you're right. Maybe it was right after Stevie was born, because we ended up taking on a lot of the childcare. I'm sorry, all of the childcare. And for Liv, so that she could work, and so
it's stupid to pay for it when we're willing to do it.
No, and that's how my mom helped me, is she watched Charlotte for like 2 years.
Right.
So if we were able to do that, we wanted to do that for her. But it just took all of our time and all of our energy, and I started teaching preschool at that time. And that definitely took all of my energy.
Right.
if no other job did before, that one was like life-sucking. I loved it, but it was life-sucking.
It's crazy.
It's insane. And you get home and it's like, no, I don't want to put makeup on my face. Not to mention everybody had to wear masks for a while, you know?
Right.
And so what was the point?
Right. You can do eyeshadow, but like, I mean, that's why we moved into this whole natural makeup trend on Instagram and Twitter and all of that. Because of masks, and so people were trying to get the most natural look possible, because if your mask is going to rub off your makeup, you may as well make it look natural, so when it rubs off you can't tell as badly.
Yeah.
And so I think everybody just moved to that because of COVID, and we're personally back in the like trying to get into heavier makeup phase again. And it seems like a lot from what I've seen in our circle of beauty community that I've seen, it seems like people are also pushing for that. They're like, bring back makeup. So it feels like maybe it wasn't just us.
No, I think
The over-consumerism too
has I think definitely I don't know if I've just been more aware of it because I'm like the age to be aware of it now, you know, in these last few years, versus when I was a child. But oh my gosh, like everything is marketing. Everything is marketing.
Yeah.
It's like I walk into a Target and everything has my name on it, like a glaring neon sign. I like every single thing I see, and then you get these websites coming up like Temu, this new, I don't know if it's newer or just now more popular. Probably. But same like AliExpress. Like while I will utilize those sometimes, it's just another way to essentially scam people out of $100, you know?
Right.
People go on there, they'll add a bunch of things to cart that cost $2, $3, $4, or $5, end up spending $100 for plastic things that they don't need.
They'll probably end up tossing.
Yeah, within not very long.
Right.
So there's so much waste. So we've been thrifting a lot.
Yeah. I went through a really, really bad money spending phase. Luckily, I'm out of it. Have been for like over a year now, I think. But I went through a really heavy money spending phase. But
after
luckily,
the no-buy, right?
Yeah, it was after the no-buy, but it was mostly after the breakup, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Like the final, and living with Liv too. So I wanted to like redecorate. I wasn't buying makeup at all. I was just buying clothes and stuff. But I was buying them thrifted. Pretty much everything not everything, that's a stretch, but most of what I bought was thrifted. I don't feel like I spent all that much at like Target and like etc.
Mm-hmm.
I think most of it was thrifted, but it was kind of the same mentality, like, oh, it's so cheap, oh, it's so cheap, oh, it's so cheap, oh, it's so cheap. And then what do you know? I've spent $700 thrifting in a month, like, or something crazy like that, you know, because I'm not paying attention.
So my mom had it.
Yeah. So I've been better with that, but like we went to Ulta and Sephora the other day just for shits and gigs, why not? And we bought a couple of things, but like it was like putting a knife in my chest spending $100 at Sephora.
Yeah, I spent like $60 at Ulta, and I was actually kind of happy with that price because I was afraid. I got a foundation, a powder.
I'm showing the powder.
Yeah, I will. A face pack, and then what else? Oh, like a bronzer contour thing. And I spent like $60, which I didn't think was bad.
Mm-mm.
But it's just getting. I can't believe that I used to go on to NatashaDenona.com and add a palette that cost over $100.
Not only that,
into my cart,
but to get on the internet and promote it,
and then to get on the internet and say this is worth this eyeshadow.
I disagree now. Looking back, I don't agree.
This colorful makeup that I put on my eyeball.
Maybe when we get back into makeup, this opinion will change again. But with number one, with the freaking world as it is right now, and like everybody's struggling for money, like everybody is, like I'm not, but everybody is. So
we were lucky in the time that we got our house. We were lucky in the life that we lived prior to buying our house, and so we have been relatively
untouched,
unscathed by the economy. And I don't have a job right now. I haven't had a job for almost 2 months now. I'm about to start a new job, hopefully, in the next week or so. But to take time off was the best idea.
Yeah, I would like to do that maybe if I'm like if I'm ever, when I leave this job. And I like my job now, I really do, but it's really intense, and I do feel to an extent that I don't like wearing bright makeup to work anymore.
Because you're the boss?
Because, yes. It doesn't that sound stupid, but because I don't feel like I can be taken seriously wearing that kind of makeup. Like,
yeah.
I don't feel like I don't want to terminate somebody wearing hot pink eyeshadow.
Yeah, wearing a green smoky eye.
It feels weird. It does. And so now that I'm not just in leadership, I am a manager, it just feels strange being that extra in a corporate office. Like, and I hate to, it feels like I'm, succumbing to corporate America.
I think
it's just me maturing.
I think it would be a little different if you were me.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm a little frou-freer.
Right.
You know, frillier. Right. I think people would expect that of a management style for me.
Well, I still have colorful hair all the time.
Yeah, but so you're like a little more of an intense person.
Right.
By comparison, probably as a manager too.
Right.
So, I don't know, it makes sense that you might want to feel just ever so slightly more sultrier. You know?
Yeah, just
a little spicier so that everybody's like...
Yeah, I also think, and not that I ever, because I don't get emotional at work anymore, but I don't ever want to have to go through trying to wipe off a bright blue smoky eye after having a cry session in the bathroom. That's really hard to do with no makeup remover and a lot of freaking setting powder.
Yeah, I know. So, paper towel and dish soap, girl. Been there.
So, yeah, I like to avoid it. So it's just really, really changed my makeup style. I still do colorful hair though, so that part of me hasn't been lost.
Yeah, I've been enjoying a heavier coverage. We both have. Mm-hmm. Again, because we want to see the makeup on our skin.
I want to thank the Kaleidos powder for that.
For starting this whirlwind.
We just got it.
Freaking
pan, bro.
But I got this Juvias Place foundation while I was at Ulta. I've actually really liked it the last couple of days. So I'm just gonna keep testing it. It's their new dewy one, I guess. The powder, stay far away from.
Oh my god.
Clear, far away from. I went back thinking, I didn't go back. I mean, my brain was thinking, when I bought it, it's a powder. How different can it be from other powders? It was the answer to that, because that thing is
Simply chalk.
Simply Sahara Desert.
I literally, maybe I'll be able to pull it from the footage. No, I'm not downloading that shit, that's so long. But we tried to film this the other night.
Ballsack under eyes.
And it just completely, it ruined my makeup, and I couldn't get re-pepped back up for the video. It just put me in such a
funk,
just bleh mood.
Yeah, and it's such a promising color too.
Yeah.
Everything about this
is the color of their wall.
Except it turned darker
orange
than her skin under her eyes.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So I will not be touching it. But that looks so good.
Right.
So maybe I will be touching it tomorrow and see. But
you can try without a powder puff.
Maybe I'll try. Well, I guess I'll try it with the foundation
and see
if it works with the foundation. It's just the foundation does, I think, oxidize a little. I can't tell if it oxidizes or if because I use it as a concealer, kind of concentrate right in the center of my face and then just blend it outward. I can't tell if it just blends into my skin enough to where I don't notice the color difference or if it oxidizes. So I haven't really gotten full. But anyway, all that to say is heavier coverage has been nice, base makeup.
We use powder, obviously.
I want it to look nice. I don't want it to look cakey, but I want coverage, you know?
Right.
There's some cakiness.
And I'm still trying to find the right balance of it. I haven't quite found it yet. I wouldn't be able to get on here and be flawless matte base tutorial. That'd be a bullshit lie.
No,
I dare call myself an MUA. No.
That's not our thing that's hard about getting back into YouTube and making content in general is
who am I to tell you anything?
Talent? Passion?
Well, you just look back at our old makeup looks and it's that doesn't even cross my...
No.
It doesn't even come into the brain. I'm not
Mine
smart
does a
enough.
little bit, but I guess I've been also painting in the absence, so it's a little different creatively for me.
Right.
That's been a fun outlet, definitely. And I've been wanting to, like, I love, do you pronounce her name Microsoft? Microsoft? Whatever that chick's name, who does the really cool makeup, she's bald.
I have no idea how to pronounce her name.
Oh, okay. I think it's, I don't know, I always read it as Microsoft. But her kind of like editorial, really fun makeup looks, that stuff always calls to me because of my painting as well, but I don't know about wearing that on my face still.
Well, yeah, I feel like
I always
like
liked the stars that I did that one time.
Yeah, I like there's been looks that I've done that I like the pictures of, but I hated wearing. And that's how I think I would feel with things painted all over my face.
I've been thinking about just toying with creative makeup a couple of times and seeing, like, extra creative makeup, not creative eyeshadow, and seeing what happens there, but probably, maybe for Halloween. No. No. I won't do that.
Next month?
Yeah, no, I won't. I got over mid-September. Yeah, Charlotte's 5, so that's crazy too.
Yeah.
A lot of time has passed. What's it been, 2 years?
Yeah, a lot of time has passed. Yeah, I like watching, I don't do it very often, but I've watched back our old videos a few times, and they always bring me so much joy and laughter, and so it's hard, it just makes me want to, like, bring that back.
Mm-hmm. Maybe that's what we need to do, is just, like, watch some of our videos.
Watch our old videos for content ideas. We're definitely still into, like, project panning. We're really bad at posting, but we're still really into, like, project panning and such. Now that I'm a very, like, staple, essential makeup kind of person, it's a lot easier for me to choose a palette and stick with it. Would I dare venture out of my comfort zone these days? No. So choosing a palette is great for me.
Yeah. Eyeshadow I still have a hard time with. I either don't wear it at all.
I feel like you make it
or I
roll
wear,
around with
or I wear
eyeshadow.
like really colorful eyeshadow all the time. Or I'll do like auric temper, you know. But that's about as far as I go anymore.
Auric temper is such a staple in your makeup life.
Oh, good, dude. So good. That's so good. Best cream shadow ever. I want that like mid-tone chocolate one so bad.
Yeah.
Oh, bad.
That being said, you know, we were shit talking Natasha Denona, but honestly, I'm just trying to think of what, like, there's certain things you can buy now, shimmery shades on the market, like, you know, stuff, but everything's gonna be $50+
No, I forgot what I was gonna say when you mentioned that. Is the problem is that like everything's really expensive, but like Natasha Denona's formula is still really good.
Phenomenal,
right?
yeah.
Still really, really good. But yeah, again, like you don't have your mid-tier prices are freaking hitting luxury prices anymore. Like these new like one size beauty. What kind of prices are you putting on your things? This is ridiculous. $30. One size.
Well, in drugstore, I mean, goddamn.
L'Oreal.
At Neutrogena. Somebody needs to help them. Somebody needs to go get them.
They're getting like Tower 20.
Dude, like $25
prices.
fucking dollars for, are you like $30 for drugstore skincare? Are you Olay?
Yeah, no.
Like Olay is also evil, but I ain't tried to
Not to mention my poor skins that have taken a hit over these last couple of years.
Oh, my poor skincare game has went down the toilet.
Yeah, no, I'm lucky to wash my face. I consider myself blessed if I wash my face once a day. And that's if I wear makeup.
I would even venture to guess that I wash my face less than 3 times a week.
I do.
I use a micellar water pad. At least every day.
If I have mascara on, it has to come off, otherwise my eyes get really crusty. But that is the only criteria I have in makeup removal at the end of the night. If it means keeping everything else on and just holding my micellar water here until the mascara is off and I have black smudges, I will go to bed like that and wash it off in the morning. I'm not above that level of laziness anymore.
Yeah.
Because my priorities have gone out of line completely.
Right. I just need to watch and do some more, like, just get back into like self-care. Like I don't do like a full body lotion every other day anymore, and like this sort of stuff that I used to do, and I have all of the time in the world for that now, but I was just like hanging out with a baby for the last year and a half.
Yeah.
Like, who had time to lotion?
It's literally like we were first time parents again.
I didn't have
Baby
time for
Charlotte.
that shit.
Yeah, I mean, but with baby Charlotte, I even washed my face, except when I fell asleep by accident, which you
Right.
can't really hold me accountable for that.
Right. Yeah, I was really good at washing my face when Charlotte was a baby, but I would say that almost every Saturday I fell asleep with makeup on when I watched her.
I guess I did fall asleep with makeup on quite a bit, I feel like, because I would get home at midnight.
Yeah.
Or past midnight, because I would get off work at midnight, and then when I would get home, Charlotte would wake up the moment I opened the door of my bedroom. And then I'd fall asleep with her immediately.
Okay, so we're gonna wrap this video up for now. We've yammered on for long enough, and I also do think that content could probably be shortened a little bit. We've always been a long content type of people, but now that we don't watch long form content, I can't really expect
Anybody else?
I can't expect y'all to hang in here for that long. But based on our metrics, y'all never really were hanging in there that long.
No, we just talk for fun.
Yeah, it wasn't really for your benefit, it was for ours. But we're just gonna close the video for now. Please leave some comments of things that you're wanting to see, any questions you have, comments you have.
We'll do some like polls and commentary and the YouTube
Yeah.
stuff so that maybe we'll add some shorts or something to get you guys a little more engaged and put our stuff on the map. But really what we need to know is, what do you guys want to see from us?
Right.
Because
Things have changed.
Obviously
It's
it's
been
not
2 years.
Obviously it's not our makeup skill level, right? It's not our makeup skill level. It's something in regards to us and our entertainment for you.
Right.
So whatever it is that you need us to pull out the stops for, we will provide. We could provide.
We will try to provide.
We may provide.
I would love to try and do more swatch content, that sort of thing. So, anyway, we're gonna end up rambling and closing. So I'm gonna close. This is Charlotte's new thing, so close. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I can't wait to chat with you.
Hope to see you in the next video.
Goodbye.
And we're
twintorial.
Oh.
We're. I'll try again.
Try it for a long time.
Okay, and we're twintorials.
Got it.
Yeah, okay.